Welcome back, guys. Once again, we are here to make you a ton of coins on FIFA 23. So if you're new around here and you need some coins, drop a like down below. And of course, if you want to be in for a chance of winning the next EA game, EAFC, we're giving away 7 copies at 14k. We're about 40 subs away. All you got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram. If you saw the price listing today, you will know I'm giving away quite a lot there. I think it's like 80 quid a copy. So big giveaway for you guys. Of course, as usual, if you need coins in a cheaper way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing in FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So of course, in order to do the methods, we need to first of all get you some coins. So if you do need coins from literally nothing, there's a few things you can do. First of all, you've obviously got the preview packs. Now, I know I've got a ton of packs there. It's because I've got some stuff in the store that still needs to be opened. But you've got the preview packs that you want to find, of course, first of all. Now, of course, you've got a ton of stuff here. You don't really want to go anywhere near this. Unless you've got maybe 50 FIFA points, you might want to open that. Or maybe that one if you've got 100 there. But you want to always do your preview pack because it's an opportunity to get, essentially, free coins from pretty much nothing. So it's always worth doing. If you don't have the 7k to buy the pack, you can source that afterwards if you find something that's really, really valuable. There, we've not got much, but of course the other options are, you can take yourself to any of the play game modes. So you've got moments, squad battles, rivals, or foot champs. In all of these, you get the options for tradable rewards either immediately or quickly after completing your games. Qualifications for foot champs, if you fail that, you still get quite a nice tradable reward. And of course, failing that, you go over to the club section, go over to stadium, and if you've been playing the game since the start of the year, you should have at least a few things on here that you're not going to be using that are basically just free coins. I mean, here we've got a ton of these, so I assume probably got like 20 of these, as I say before in the other videos. If you've got 10 of these, that's 5k, 20 is 10k, so you can essentially make 10k from just quick selling a few things here. For me, I'm going to check how many we got. 4. I mean, we got pages after pages. They're all tradable. I won't waste my time on the video, but I will absolutely quick sell all of these because it's literally free coins. And of course, we do want to talk about the marquee matchups. It's just come out. What we will do is see how it's affected the market and see if it's worth using those as methods. Now, obviously, bear in mind, usually it will affect the market, but of course, where the market is right now, it is pretty mud, which means it's not affected as much. Now, what it should do is Napoli and Juve should be a filter right now, and so should United. Actually, both United and City should be a filter based off that one. The other two, not really much movement. So we'll go United, City, and then the other two are off the top of my... I don't know how I forgot that so quickly. So it's United, City, and then we've got the fake Roma, I think it is, or the fake... Who is it? Fake... Napoli FC versus Juve. Okay, so we've got fake Napoli. Let's have a look. So transfers, we want to go over to Napoli first of all, just to have a look at them. So Serie A, and we want to go to fake Napoli. So you want to go to 1,000 coins, then you want to go to gold, and that's where you're just going to piece together whether this is going to be a good filter. So there's a few there at 1.2. That might mean that there isn't a filter, but you know, we have found some in recent weeks where it still can be. You got a few too many there at the 900 mark. It might be that this is a commons filter. It looks like it probably is. So EA tax included. So 800 coins is where I would say you can sell these. 850 probably at a push from the looks of things, maybe around that mark. So EA tax on that, it's going to be about 40 coins. So you want to go to 700 and then sell everything for 850. So you will be able to get commons for less than 700. You can get them for all the way down to I think about 300 or 400, which means there is a big profit margin. You can double your coins on each snipe if you get a very, very good snipe. So that is something to bear in mind. Obviously, we'll pop over to Juve, see if the scenario is the same. The good thing is that you've got to filter out of at least one of them. So it looks like Juve might be a little bit more popular. Okay, 800 there, 850. Let's have a look at 850. 850 is still not much. Are we going to be able to sell these bad boys for 900? So 900 for Juve, which means, once again, we'll probably go down to 750. Just means you're getting at least a 100 coin profit per card. You've obviously got rares and non-rares on this, so if you can get a common for a low value, you're absolutely golden. We've missed that one there, not because we're bad at sniping, just because I was absolutely too slow there. I had a burp coming, so it distracted me. A little bit too much information, but I thought I'd explain why I failed. We're just gonna... Oh, and we're gonna fail again, but you get the gist. There's two nice little filters there. And hopefully, out of the two Manchester clubs, we should have, I mean, United and I think City's usually the easier one. Right, okay, United's definitely got one. Have a look, 1.1. Okay, so 1.1 seems to be a little bit too high. 1k. 950. Yeah, right. Okay, so 1k is the sell point. EA tax is 100 coins. No, 50 coins. So you want to do 850 for a 100 coin profit. Big amount of players there. You've got rares, you've got non-rares, and always you want to be doing through your club. You just want to check for City, United, Juve, and Napoli players, because why would you waste them? You don't need them in your club most likely, and it's going to be a decent reward from you if you get rid of all of them right now. So we're going to pop over to City. Usually, because City doesn't have that many low-value players, yeah, City's the one that goes up the most. So on the lower end, we've got a Kanji there, Ortega, 1.4, 1.5. Looks like these are going to be 1.6 sell-on. So 80 coins EA tax means you can go to 1.4 and pick up anything that or below. So it is actually a good set of methods. This is probably the better of the marquee matchups that we've had recently. What you will find is that last week there wasn't as much movement. It was a little bit of a meh one. But we found, you know, this week there's a bit more movement. There's a little bit less going on with the market, so hopefully that's going to continue on. It's nice to have a filter every week for marquee matchups because it's just free content. So going off of those filters, what we are going to do is we're going to find a filter in each of those clubs. So first of all, City, I've got a couple. First of all, gold rare, English, forward. So that one, really simple, Grealish, and of course, you've got the likes of Foden if he's in there. So you can see both of them. And when the market is at an all-time low or it is at a low, those two are going to come up together quite consistently. Now, similarly, you can actually go over to United and do the exact same thing, but you're going to have Sancho and you're going to have Rashford. So even though we cancelled off the filter there, you saw Sancho there and you will also see Rashford. So it's a nice, between the two clubs, it's a shame you can't double up the clubs because we could do a City United filter with the forwards. You'd have Rashford, you'd have Sancho, you'd have Foden, and you'd have Grealish, which is a nice little English selection of some of our better players. Now, also, of course, when you go over to United, if we go for a minimum of 10k there, and if we go United, let's have a look. Minimum 10,250, you're going to have De Gea and Casemiro, and of course you've also got Bruno Fernandes. So you've got a nice little filter there. That one where when you've gone up a little bit in your values, you can pop on that one. Obviously, De Gea and Bruno Fernandes, the cheapest of the bunch at the minute. You're probably going to be picking them up for just over 10k. Of course, then we move over to the City side of things where it is a little bit better. So we go minimum of 10,250. You've got a few nations you can pick from. We can do Spain. You're going to have Rodri, and then you've also got your likes of Laporte. If you take off the nation there, we've got obviously a ton of players, but if you pop on Portugal, just a little bit more of a consistent filter there. Portugal, you're going to be looking at Ruben Diaz, you've got Bernardo Silva, and of course, if you can find him, Cancelo is in there as well. If you go over to Juve, I want to say there isn't as many filters, but there should be a couple. So that isn't going to work because we've obviously got the likes of the 85s in there, but I want to say team of the season, 30k, 30,000 coins. Are you? I'm glad I put both of these in SPCs because I was like, oh yeah, I'll buy it. 70. Look what they've done to my boy. Look. I hope that that's a market low. Okay, that's fine. I'm not even mad that we missed that snipe because I'm just upset that this beautiful card is worth so little. Like for 100k right now, you can genuinely get one of the best teams on FIFA, which is crazy to me. Napoli don't have a one there. They do have a nice selection of the more expensive players, but unfortunately I don't think we can afford all of those. On the defender side, we have a Kim Min-jae and Di Lorenzo. I'm pretty sure they wiped off one of the Kim Man-jaes? They wiped off one of them from the market because they did release two, and then one of them I just don't think you can see anymore. I want to say, yeah, look, there's no other Kim Min-jae available. Now, I don't know if that's because they wiped the player face off and they changed it so they have the same face, but you literally cannot find the other version of Kim Min-jae. If you can, someone let me know, but I can't. I had two in my club and both of them are gone now, so I don't know what to say. I can't check in my club. But in essence of EA being lazy, I'm going to do the same. I've got football and I did have a big nap, which is why the video's later and also a little bit shorter than usual. I do apologise, but I hope the content still be good. Hope you still enjoyed. Tomorrow we'll be going through marquee matchups, opening that up, showing the profit in that, and doing unlimited packs. So we got a double whammy tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed as usual, and I'll see you guys